If you want to know how I got this synthetic wig to look as lovely as it does, as well as know more about the hair itself, please continue watching.
Scratch mixed it.
Hey YouTube, if you are new here then welcome, if you're not new here then welcome back. Today we have a wig from the company Outre, and this is their Seraphine unit. Now Seraphine is a part of the Melted Hairline collection. It is a synthetic wig and it is a light yaki texture. It is HD transparent lace, and as you can see from me pointing at the box, everything is pretty much just at the front. It is a T part, so most of the hair is at the T part, and I got it in the color BRFF/cherry red. Seraphine does come in about 10 different colors, so you can pick whichever one you want. I chose this color because it kind of gave me fall vibes, and I filmed this video a little bit earlier, but I decided to upload it kind of later when I knew people were purchasing a lot of wigs. So this is the unit. She is about 28 inches long, about 24 to 28 inches. So it's pretty long for a wig, and then when I take it like out of the cardboard, you can see that there is only a little bit of lace space. There's about an inch at the front and then 5 inches going back. So it is a true T-part. It does come slightly pre-plucked, but I did go and pluck it, and the wig does come layered as well. Definitely big head friendly. If you have a big head, I do recommend this wig because most of Outre's units are pretty big head friendly, but this one is like, it was a little bit big on my head and I had to adjust it. So this is what Seraphine looked like after I plucked it. I did go ahead and do my own plucking. You guys know I like to do very precise plucking with wigs, especially synthetic ones. Since the knots aren't bleached, I like to pluck them a little bit more because not having bleached knots can make the wig look thicker than it is. And right here I'm just doing a length check on my cornrows, but you can see that I plucked it pretty well. I also plucked the middle part just to kind of give it a more defined look. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I chose to do that. No ball cap method if you're new here. We do not do ball cap method here. And I'm just putting on my wig cap and getting ready to put the actual wig on. I was gonna use my lace tint to install this video, and then I realized that I don't have any lace tint left, so I just put it on. That's why I was doing kind of like a check to show you guys the T part, but then I realized I didn't have any. So what I did was I actually put it on my head and cut it first, and then I did my shade matching. That is kind of unusual for me. Usually I shade match before, but while I was installing it, I was trying to figure out how I was going to match the shade. But I did go ahead and hot comb it and mold the wig how I wanted it to, which is why it's already flat when I put it on my head. So everything is already molded down. I'm just trying to get a visual of where I want to cut it, because this does have a little bit less lace than I'm used to, so I'm trying to make sure I don't cut too far up when I start. So first things first, I am gonna just go into cutting one side because I feel like this wig was so easy to cut. Like, there wasn't that much lace. It wasn't like I had to cut a whole bunch of stuff. I just had to really go and zigzag and go all the way down. And I did make a widow's peak on the hair because I thought that was cute. Like, I like to make a widow's peak on my synthetic wig, so I did. I'm cutting it and it looks really weird and ashy because I did not shade match, but I am gonna go in with some foundation powder that is my shade when I'm done. The foundation powder that I used is actually the same powder that I used to contour. It is the Black Radiance, True Radiance contour palette. I use a mixture of both the shades that I use for contour just because my forehead is darker than the rest of my head, and I don't want it to look ashy while it's being on top of my forehead, so I used a darker color that helps since the lace is transparent. And I was kind of shade matching it pretty well till the hair got stuck in my mouth. And to install the wig, all I used was some Tresemme hairspray. And I know y'all thinking like, why would you use hairspray? Because I didn't want a lot of buildup to end up on the lace. Usually I use Ebin, but I just didn't feel like using Ebin because I was going to take this wig off right after. So the hairspray was a good enough option for me. It was lightweight and it actually stuck the hair pretty well. And I couldn't find my rat tail at the moment, so I just used the tiny end of my scissors to kind of stick the wig down. After that process was done, this is me kind of just going over the hair and making sure I like how it looks. I am adding some extra powder, extra spray in any areas that I need to. Really trying to make sure that everything is laid down. The side tab was lifting up, so I did go and fix that off camera before I did the final look. But as for the curls and the layers on this wig, I really did like them. It didn't take me long to install, only like 10 minutes. The plucking took long though, I'm not gonna hold you, because plucking synthetic wigs with a dull tweezer is hard. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the installing and customization of Seraphine. Just gonna start off by saying that if you are a beginner and you're looking to get into synthetic wigs, I feel like Seraphine is the perfect unit for you. As you can tell, this color already, it gives like a very nice dark fall vibe. I kind of did my makeup to match it just a little bit. It does come in like 10 different colors. I chose the cherry red. It is a sheet transparent lace. It is already pre-layered. The ends are not thick. The ends are actually very layered. They actually come down and look natural, kind of like how a human hair wig would. I know sometimes a lot of synthetic wigs, they can be thick at the ends. This one is not. It can give the illusion of human hair if you really wanted to, and it does have the layered effect that you would be going for if you were to get a bombshell body wave or something like that. The wig is a T-part, meaning it has the, you can get the frontal effect like I did. Like it can look like it's a frontal, but it is a T-part, so that way if you're a beginner, you do have less lace. It comes pre-plucked, but I like to pluck it way more because my plucking has to be very precise. But if you're okay with just a little bit of something fresh out the box, is definitely going to be for you. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I tried to brush the curls out as much as possible to give them a whole bunch of volume. The wig is, I think that it's like 28 inches. I would like to think so. I think that's the length that it is. Should be 28 inches. The cap is big head friendly, I would say. Most synthetic wigs by Outre, the cap is big head friendly. There are some that are a little bit tight, but this one is not. The color on this is great, and what I love the most about this wig, it's not tangling as I'm going through the entire install process. I was playing around with it when I was brushing it. I was doing a lot of stuff. I was plucking it a whole bunch, and it did not move. All I used to actually apply the hair to my head was just a little bit of Tresemme hairspray. I recommend not using a lot of product if you don't want a lot of buildup. I am going to take this off and reinstall it at another date because it's like 12 at night right now. But I didn't want to use too much of the hairspray because I wanted to make sure it was proper. For maintaining this hair, what I would recommend is twisting it in the direction of the curl pattern. So like this, and then just wrapping it up if you do plan to fully install it and then wear it. So that way, when you unroll it, like so, your layers are still there and the hair is well protected. You can see that that actually brought the layers out more. So yeah. Seraphine is a very popular unit by Outre, but it's my first time getting into actually trying this wig. I'm definitely glad I did because I really like this color. I am thinking about getting a different color, like an orange one, just other fall colors, but I picked this because I know a lot of people are going to be looking for synthetic wigs that are coming in fall colors. So I was like, let me just do this because I feel like it looks so cute and it is the perfect, like, if you need an emergency wig, you could definitely pull this off, and it's beginner friendly, so I like it. If you want to check out more of my synthetic videos from Outre, make sure you stay till the end. I will have 2 of them listed somewhere right here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to purchase this wig, it will be in my Amazon storefront under synthetic wig finds. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.